guys, so I was so sure that for 2016, this was it in terms of sneaker pickups for the year. But the folks over at Nike decided to change that by sending me over one final pair of shoes for the year. So today I'm here for my absolute final review for 2016. And the shoe that I'm going to be reviewing is the Nike Air Force 1 Ultraforce Mid in the pure platinum colorway. So before we start with the actual review, I just wanted to take this time to give a few thank yous. So first off, thank you to everyone that has subscribed to this channel. I started this channel back in June, and in only 6 months, I've reached 2,700 subscribers. So thank you to everyone that's subscribed, anyone that's liked my videos, or anyone that's left positive or negative feedback. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I still am doing this for fun, but at the same time, I do want my content to be as good as it can be. And the only way I can get better is by listening to your feedback. So thank you for that. So now that we have those thank yous out of the way, now let's move on to the actual review of this shoe. So these Ultraforce Mids are a new silhouette as part of Nike's Air Force 1 line. They're set to release around the corner on January 5th for a retail price of $110 US. There's going to be a handful of colorways set to drop for both women and men. So this pure platinum colorway is one of the men's colorways set to release. Packaged with the shoes was this Air Force 1 card, and on the back it does read New Year, New Force with hashtag AF1 on the bottom corner. So based on this and the success of the Special Field Air Force 1 that dropped a few months ago, it seems like Nike's probably going to be pushing the Air Force 1 silhouette a lot in 2017. My first thoughts when I took these out of the box was that these reminded me a lot of the silhouette of the KD9s. So if you compare these to the KD9s, they both have the similar one-piece high-cut boot-like system. So this tongue piece is actually one piece of nylon that's connected to the rest of the midfoot. Taking a look at the materials used on the upper of the shoe, it's a combination of synthetic leather and this nylon mesh material. This synthetic leather material can be found on the toe box area, the back heel, the swoosh, as well as this area where the eyelets are. The remainder of the shoe, which includes the midfoot panel on both the lateral and the medial side, as well as on the tongue area, is made up of this mesh material. The laces used on the shoe is your standard flat lace in the pure platinum color. The tongue also features this circular leather patch that's sewed on, and it does have the Nike Air logo as well as the Air Force 1 logo. The back of the shoe features this Nike Air logo embossed into the actual leather, and there are a couple hits of 3M on this shoe. So the first one can be found along this heel pull tab up here, and the second is found running up the middle of the tongue and ending on the tongue pull tab. So the upper of the shoe, which is made up entirely of this pure platinum color, sits atop a pure white Air Force 1 Ultra sole. So for those of you who aren't aware, what Nike refers to when they say an Ultra outsole is really an outsole that has been cored out and made a lot lighter than its original version. Gone is the typical heavy rubber material that's found on the Air Force 1 outsoles, and in its place is this much lighter foam material, but it is reinforced by rubber accents on the toe as well as on the bottom heel. These Air Force 1s do feature this extra thick memory foam insole in pure platinum, and the heel does have this Nike Air logo with the words engineered for all day, everyday comfort. This insole is quite thick, and as a result, it's going to make wearing these Air Force 1s a lot more comfortable, especially when you compare it to the comfort that's typically found or typically not found on your traditional Air Force 1 models. In terms of sizing, these do run pretty true to size. I probably could have gone a half size down, but I found absolutely no problem sticking with my true size. In terms of reference, these are a 10.5, and I also wear a 10.5 in other sneaker models such as the Jordan 1, the Flyknit Racer, and the Roshe 1. Personally, if you ask me to describe my thoughts on this shoe in 3 words, I'd say that they're lightweight, they're unique, and they're comfortable. So because of this cored out Ultra outsole along with this mesh material found on this shoe, this makes this shoe deceivingly lightweight. So when I first tried on this shoe, I was very surprised with how lightweight this really felt on my feet. Being an Air Force 1 mid, if you look at this shoe without picking it up, I wouldn't be surprised if your first impression was that this is going to be a heavy shoe. But really, I can't say this enough when I say this shoe is incredibly lightweight. Next, when I say this shoe is unique looking, not much really needs to be said. Personally, I haven't seen an Air Force 1 that has this booty sock-like system in place. And these additional design cues such as this leather patch, as well as the pull tab on the tongue and the heel, makes this just a very unique looking shoe. Lastly, this shoe is very comfortable. So from the memory foam insole, to this flexible ultra outsole, to this breathable upper, this shoe feels very, very good on feet. So now let me give you guys a look at how these Air Force Ones look laced up and on feet. So there you have it. This has been my review of the Nike Air Force One Ultraforce Mid in the pure platinum colorway. If you guys are a fan of this shoe, be sure to grab yourself a pair on January 5th. Also, hit that subscribe button and be sure to leave a comment to let me know what you guys think of this new Air Force One model by Nike. Thank you guys again for watching, and if I don't see you before then, have yourself a safe and happy new year.